Hi guys, I'm Shubhra. I'm an aromatherapist and I'm the co-founder at Miraki Essentials. Welcome to another one of our episodes that we've launched as a part of a video series to help spread awareness about the use of essential oils in aromatherapy and how to use them safely. This is our third episode. You can go back to the last two. They're on YouTube, IGTV and on Facebook. One is about an introduction to essential oils in aromatherapy, and the other one's about how inhaling essential oils works. Today we're going to be talking about application of essential oils. So here are a few things you need to know before you start applying essential oils. Now, people use essential oils on the body to address a number of different issues. So people make face oils out of them, they make massage oils out of them, they make hair oil, they make oil for pain relief, for dealing with fungal infections. So a lot of different issues can be dealt with when applying essential oils. But do you know that dilution percentage needs to vary depending on where you're applying the essential oil? So for example, you're making a face oil, the maximum dilution that you need to be at is a 2 to 3% only. Like I mentioned in my videos earlier, essential oils are really strong, so therefore you need to use really little. When you're making a body oil, the maximum dilution ratio needs to be about 3 to 4% only. Similarly, if you're making a bath or body product for yourself, 3 to 4% is the maximum you need to be at. If you're trying to deal with a specific issue, say you're trying to deal with a fungal infection of sort or acne, you can bring up the dilution from 4 to 10%. But this again should be dealt with based on the severity of the issue. So in the beginning, you could use a 10% dilution, but when it starts to heal, it's best to reduce the dilution. Similarly, with pain or with a wound, please do not apply essential oils in an open wound, but once the wound has sort of healed and there's a cover on it, you can use certain essential oils to make sure that it does not leave behind a mark or that the healing process is slightly faster. When you're dealing with pain or wound situations, you can move from 4 to 20% dilution, again based on severity. Like we know, we should not use too much of anything because it puts pressure on our liver while it's detoxifying the blood. So please make two blends, one of say 20% and one of 7 to 8%. You use a 20% one when things are really bad, and otherwise you stick to the 7 to 8% blend. So this is something that's really important to know. Now we move to the second point, which is that each essential oil has its own chemical components or chemotypes, and properties are based on these chemotypes. That's how we know which essential oil is a great anti-spasmodic and which one is great for pain relief and which one is a great antibacterial. Now, you know what's super interesting is, say, the same plant variety, thyme, we grow it here in India and we grow it in Spain. There's a high chance that the chemotypes or the chemical composition is completely different because the environment has a huge impact on that. So keep that in mind when you're buying essential oils. This is just to give you an example that it's based on chemistry. You don't need to go too much into this. You can just read on the properties, but it's good to know all of this when you start venturing into this field. The three other things that you need to know when you start applying essential oils is they can cause irritation. So before you apply a blend onto a large chunk of your skin, it's best to do a patch test. Best is to apply over here because skin is kind of soft and you'll get to know within 15 to 20 minutes. You'll also get to know if you have any sort of sensitization to this particular essential oil. And what you need to know again is that citrus oils are phototoxic. So oils like orange, grapefruit, bergamot, please don't apply them and step out in the sun because they are going to have an adverse reaction. So it's best to use them at night, and in very low dilutions they can be added to a blend. But I would say if you're stepping out to the beach or a nice sunny day, stay away from citrus essential oils. What else? So yeah, storage. I've spoken about this in the earlier videos. Essential oils, if they're kept properly, say in a cool or a dark place, in a drawer somewhere, and shut properly, they can last even up to 5 years. But if they're not kept properly, they oxidize and they can cause irritation on the skin. So please be careful when you're storing your essential oils. Now, if it's a really cold day and you have pain, it would not be a great idea to apply peppermint, because it's only going to make you feel colder, although it has a property of relieving pain. So, stay in touch with your intuition when you're making these blends. On a cold day, it would make more sense to apply ginger. Vice versa, on a hot day, peppermint and rosemary are bound to give you more relief than a ginger. Like I said earlier, please do not apply essential oils to an open wound. If you're using any sort of medicated creams or any sort of a medicated skin patch, it's best to not mix essential oils along with that. If you're pregnant, I would say please keep away from essential oils. First trimester, at least, totally keep away from essential oils. If you're somebody who really likes essential oils, so the rest of your pregnancy, only use in 1% dilution. That's the maximum. Similarly, with kids under the age of 5, only 1% dilution. In fact, I would say please don't use essential oils on kids under the age of 5. You can diffuse some around them, but please don't apply. Yeah, that's something, it doesn't make sense. Now we've gone through all the important things that I needed to tell you. Now we talk about the fun aspect. Now, what's the really fun aspect when you're applying essential oils? Say you're trying to make a face oil for yourself. You're somebody who has pigmentation and an acne problem. You can make a blend that is exactly specific to your skin type. Okay, so say you add some geranium, tea tree and lavender into it. If the acne is due to a hormonal condition, into a base oil, something like jojoba or hemp seed, you need to add some geranium and juniper berry into it. So you can make a product that is absolutely customized to you. So that's something that I think is super empowering once you start off on this journey. Say you can make a specific hair oil for yourself. You're somebody who has dry skin but oily hair. So you could make a blend that's specific to that. Say you use a base oil which is not very oily, like jojoba, and you add some cedarwood or geranium into it, so that your scalp is nicely hydrated. And if it's happening due to a fungal infection, you could add some tea tree into it. Kind of connect. It helps you connect back to yourself and make a product specific to you. Again, now if it's somebody at home, a family member who is having pain, but the thing that's causing them more problem is the swelling that comes along with it, you can make a pain relief blend with an essential oil which helps with reducing inflammation. Say you add something like ginger, or you add frankincense, and you add an oil for blood circulation, say cypress. So some frankincense, some cypress and nutmeg for the pain relief. Now that's a foolproof pain relief blend, but you can increase the oil which has anti-inflammatory actions more, because this person is struggling more with that issue. So yeah, this can be really empowering. It can help you connect more with yourself, with your family members. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. When you're applying essential oils, a lot of people ask me how many times. Frankly, whenever you need to. Say the pain is increasing further, or you feel like you took a shower and it's gone off your skin, you want to apply it again, don't stress too much. But the high dilution ones, it's best to reduce them based on the severity of the issue. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please drop us a DM, drop a comment under this, and in the next video we'll try and cover what are carriers and what are carrier oils and how to choose one for you. Yeah.